welcome you back to Apex Broken Ground 2020. You are here live at ringside with me, the criminal Jim Noyes, and of course, the one, the only, Shakira's stunt double himself, Champagne John Julio. Welcome back, Champagne.
That was a lovely introduction there by the criminal.
How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm just looking forward to seeing this World Championship match for Apex Wrestling.
We're going to see the fourth ever heavyweight champion crowned today. It's going to be between Danny Duggan and Warren Banks, two absolute juggernauts. They're both upper echelon heavyweights, but are both also extremely athletic for their size. It's going to be interesting.
That it will, and here we are with the introductions.
And it is for the vacant Apex Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first.
The crowd anticipating for this matchup.
Championship is, of course, vacant at the moment.
There he is, one of the competitors for the championship matchup, Danny Duggan.
This man has appeared on Progress. He's trained in Japan.
It's an impressive track record, if you ask me.
And if he wins the big one today, it certainly won't do his future prospects any harm. Becoming the fourth ever Apex heavyweight champion right here at the sold-out Apex Arena in Bletchley. Of course, he's never going to be the crowd favourite here. His opponent is wildly popular and has been on the local and national circuit for a number of years now. Question is, can he use that? Draw on that energy from the crowd to gain the momentum he needs to take down Danny Duggan today. And here he comes.
I wear my chain to the game before the game. I sip champagne for the World Cup. Oh yeah, I'm here to stir shit up. I crown the hill in Brazil, the Christ the Redeemer, but most kids worship us.
It's Mr. Warren Banks.
Could be the next Apex World Champion.
This could be the moment that everything this young man has done up until now has been building up to. And the crowd are making no secrets about who they want to win already.
He's a very likeable man.
I could say he's on home turf here. Referee Peter Higginson holding the belt. The Apex Heavyweight Championship, that is
Look
what
at
this
that
is
championship.
all about.
And it's for the vacant Apex Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
We're in for a real treat of a contest now, Champagne.
That we are. That we are.
Danny Duggan, of course, not the crowd favourite, but doesn't seem to care. Does things his way. Warren Banks, however, ever Mr. Popular.
Tell me about the shoulder with Warren Banks. What's happened there?
Well, he's certainly not been 100% in recent weeks, Warren Banks. Duggan, of course, could look to expose that weakness today.
here we are.
And we have a lockup. Great footwork from the pair of them. Trying to use each other's centre of gravity against, and Banks gets him into the corner. Gets it to a 3 and Banks lets him go over for referee Peter Higginson forces him. It's a great strategy from Duggan getting to the outside but not on the floor. So the count doesn't begin. Still gives him some precious recovery time. He's going to need that today against Warren Banks.
Lock up again.
Both men looking to make
Takedown. Working on the arm of Banks.
these early exchanges. We're seeing some dominance from Duggan here. And Warren Banks find an answer to it. It looks like he can.
Both men know where they are at all times when they're in this.
Nowhere to go for either of them there. Referee Peter Higginson breaks up.
Test the strength.
It's an old school lockup there. Traditional wrestling. We're going to see some technical stuff as well. These are not two heavyweight juggernauts, what they are, but that's not all they are. They're both very, very fluent. And their anatomical knowledge is second to none. They both have experience in various martial arts, as well as, of course, wrestling and strikes. They're both very well versed in their strikes as well. It's going to mean a combination of all of those things to come away with a victory and indeed the Apex Heavyweight Championship today.
Roll through. Takedown.
Nice little snap there from Duggan, looks to take the advantage, but that's a nice wrist lock reversal there from Banks. Continues to apply pressure. Duggan back on his feet. Headlock from Duggan.
Center of the ring now, both men.
Shot to the midsection by Banks.
Off the ropes.
With some nice shoulder tackle from Duggan. Oof, and another one.
Trying to make short
Hear that
work.
champagne? Sleeps and
Nice
leaps from
sleep
Banks.
frog. And a drop kick.
Nice drop kick from Duggan there. And a counter from Banks, just as Duggan was looking to draw some energy from the crowd, who really on Banks' side anyway. It's never the easiest thing being in the position Duggan's in today, but he's definitely been quite dominant in the early exchanges. And Banks now, waiting for Duggan.
Both men have trained for this. This is for the championship. This is why you're here.
But that was very wise from Duggan there. He knows he gets even on the apron and the ref has to restart the count. He's buying himself some recovery time.
Some very good observation there by my broadcast partner.
Well,
The
of course,
criminal.
referee Peter Higginson's having none of it. He's telling Duggan to get back in the ring.
He's taking his time. There you see it.
If you've just joined us, you are watching Apex Wrestling. This is the singles match for the vacant Apex Heavyweight Championship between Danny Duggan and Warren Banks. It's crowned the 4th ever Apex Heavyweight Championship. Neither of these guys has ever had that title before. And it could be a defining moment in both of their careers.
Shove.
Seeing some frustration now from both athletes. Oh, nice! Hurricane Runner sends him spinning. Oh, nice drop kick from Banks.
Banks definitely has the momentum.
Beginning to gain some traction here. Gets a 1 count, I think. And shoulder tackles him into the corner. Duggan, nowhere to go. It's about those meaningful shoulders to the body. They will start to gas Duggan out over the period of this match. As we're now about, I believe, 10 minutes in.
Big forearm to the back. Banks now.
Back elbow smash from Duggan. Counters Banks. Kicks him down. Kick to the shin. It's almost like a drop toe hold, but it was more of a strike than that.
Is it safe to say that Banks is trying to put that circulation back into that leg that's been wounded here?
Yeah, Duggan's just hitting with a heavy kick to the hamstring, and looks like he's going to continue to work on that leg. Oh, look at this, his quads and his hamstring on all kinds of pressure now. He's turning his ankle inside out. That must be very uncomfortable for Banks.
Does this look familiar to you?
Yeah, it does actually. Oh no.
Nice torque on the ankle there.
Yeah, Duggan, he's about precision. He's a scientist. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows the weaknesses of Warren Banks that he's looking to expose today. Banks doesn't know where he is right now. He's clearly in such excruciating pain. He just needs to reach for that bottom rope. He were to just roll over. But of course, Duggan isn't allowing him to do that. It's very strategic from Duggan. Oh no, this is going to be hard to watch. Oh! Landing the full weight of Duggan on that already injured leg of Warren Banks.
It's great strategy.
Yeah, those kind of things could be the difference maker in a contest like this. You're going to need that something else.
Banks is doing everything he can to just keep him away.
He needs to create some space. He needs distance between Duggan and him if he's going to come back from this.
Nice snap.
Nice little slap. Can he get one? He gets a 1 count. 1. And Banks clearly isn't down and out yet. Duggan back on his feet, Banks back on his.
Both combatants know what this is about. The Apex World Championship. Nice.
Ooh. I feel like Duggan knows that leg isn't going to be enough. He's going to have to do a lot more than that to take out a monster like Warren Banks.
This match is in favour of Duggan for sure.
So far, yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Champagne, he's been the more dominant, but you can never count out a guy like Warren Banks. He's just too dangerous. He's too experienced. I've seen people think they've had his number before, and
Nice
situations like that, away, you can never count Warren Banks out. Like, just as I was saying, that's an excellent turnaround from Warren Banks. He goes
Nice
for the cover.
uppercut.
2 count. Unusual aerial assault from Duggan. Nice second right drop kick. Of course, if you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, this is Warren Banks versus Danny Duggan, the singles match for the vacant Apex Heavyweight Championship at the sold-out Apex Arena in Bletchley.
For Broken Ground 2020.
You're here with me, the Criminal Jim Noyes, and Champagne John Julio at ringside.
What are we about to see now? Nice offense by Banks, but is it enough?
Well, neither of them wants to take a bump on that part of the ring. As we all know, there is no give. That is the hardest part of the ring and can be a difference maker in this kind of contest. With everything at stake, and there's so little between the two competitors. Oh, and it's Banks that takes the fall.
And it landed on that leg.
Like I said, that doesn't fill me with confidence now for Warren Banks. This is, of course, a prestigious title. We've only had CJ Carter, Sammy Smooth and Bjorn hold this title before, which says everything you need to know about the Apex Heavyweight Championship. Duggan continuing to work on that leg.
He's not finished.
No, he's not. His anatomical knowledge is second to none, and here we go. Oh, we've seen this before. Where have we seen this, Champagne?
Shades of Bret Hitman Hart.
Of course. Oh, how much more of this can Warren Banks take? That's really the question. Ever the strategic.
It's safe to say that Warren Banks has the heart of a fighting champion.
Oh, he has the heart of a lion. This dude is not to be taken lightly, as we all know. They go off into the distance. It looks like some kind of cheap shot. I'm not even sure the referee, Peter Higginson, can see that. But I think we can infer from the fact that Duggan's back in the ring and Banks isn't.
Again, pandering to the crowd.
Could argue that he was lucky he didn't get disqualified for that there.
He knows what he's doing. Think about what's on the line here. You don't want to make any mistakes.
And there's very little error margin in a match like this between two fierce, dangerous competitors.
Banks can't even make it to
no
his
love
feet.
for each other, and they're not afraid to show it.
That chair.
He's struggling to even make it to his feet. This is what I'm saying. He's taken a lot of damage to that leg already, and now we saw him take that bump to the apron. That's not going to help.
That's not made Duggan happy at
Duggan
all.
on top, once again, with those heavy strikes. My money's on Duggan, I have to say right now, Champagne. I think he's going to wrap this up.
You say Duggan is going to walk out.
Oh, look at that. Continuing to apply the same... Oh, look at this. The submission.
Very nice variation. Modified figure 4. Applying pressure.
Banks screaming out in pain now. Referee Peter Higginson checking he's okay. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to stand on that left leg that Duggan has been handing some heavy punishment since the very opening exchanges of this match.
Oh, nice headbutt from Duggan there.
Can Banks make it to his feet?
We're about to find out.
See, he wasn't 100% coming into this match. Is he going to have enough in him to turn this around now?
The assault continues.
Duggan continues to dominate.
Oh,
nice!
Step up Enziguri. Duggan
Banks
feeling the
looking
effect.
to take advantage. Nice forearm smash into the corner. Rolls out. Looking for another one. Nice little clothesline there. Can he land the suplex? Nope. Doesn't have it in him. Oh, nice knee to the face from Banks.
To the face.
Looking
Into
for the Falcon. Oh, yes, he lands it. Could that be enough to put him away?
Are we going to see a new champion?
2. Oh! just kicks out. Duggan's still in
So
this.
close.
Warren Banks. You know, maybe I was wrong, Champagne. Maybe he can turn this around.
Oh! Release suplex.
It's a dangerous move, and look at that monster of a clothesline. This man is a juggernaut.
Vicious lariat.
Damn! 1, 2, 2 count from referee Peter Higgins.
Took his head off.
Ooh. Mean from Duggan. He himself, although he's dominated throughout this contest, by and large, he's clearly becoming frustrated.
What's he looking for now?
Warren Banks does not lay it down and die, and even now. Oh, and he some kind of ground up enziguri. Nice forearm smash from Banks. And exchanging blows now from Duggan. Maybe we should have predicted this is how this would end. They're both expressing frustration and having to dig deep. Anything that's going to take the other man down at this point.
But he went back to the leg.
Keeps going back to that leg.
Now he's just slapping him around.
Duggan is a tactician. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he wants, and he knows how to get it. Warren Banks ultimately may pay the price for that today.
What?
Oh, and again.
The ripcord knee.
Vintage Warren Banks now. Oh. Looking for the power. Converts it again. Oh no. Oh. Damn, it's a Boston Crab from Duggan.
The deadly Boston
Oh, and the
Crab.
already injured left leg of Warren Banks. Banks looking to reach the ropes. He's inches away. Can he force a break? He gets it. Referee Peter Higginson makes him force it, break up, but he pulls him straight back into the middle of the ring.
Is he going to give up?
Does Banks have enough left in him to crawl? Oh no.
Follows it up with the STF. Banks trying to reach for the rope.
Referee Peter Higginson checking the Banks.
And he gets
And he gets the rope. That's it. What is Duggan going to have to do?
Well, I think continue doing what he has been doing for the last 20 minutes. Is
It
just
seems like none of that's been enough to take out Banks. Again, though, what will Banks have to do to take out Duggan?
You are correct. Banks has displayed some brilliant offense.
And some incredible reversals. We've seen some real classic Warren Banks today.
The roll through.
And it's a 2 count again. Oh, nice strikes from Banks. Oh, goes for the drop kick. No.
Into the
Into
jackknife.
cover. 1, 2, and a 2 count again. We're seeing more and more 2 counts throughout this contest, Champagne. Oh, and he misses.
Well, I think
That could really, really make the difference now. That could be the one mistake Duggan looks to exploit. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh!
release back suplex. You saw there Banks going for that ripcord knee. Didn't happen. It happened
He's
before,
tried
but
it
he
a
didn't
couple
get
of
it
times.
again.
He's becoming predictable. Duggan has his
And a
number. Oh, and a
spear!
spear! Surely that's it. 2. Referee Peter Higginson says 2.
Are we sensing frustration of both competitors now?
I think we are. Look, but here's Banks now stalking Duggan. Duggan doesn't know where he is after taking that spear. Oh, Duggan rolls him up. 1, 2, and again Banks still finds the core strength to kick out. Oh my God! Oh, and he spears him out of midair.
That's got to be it!
That must be it. 3 That's it. We have a new Apex Heavyweight Champion, and his name is Warren Banks. Champagne.
Can you believe it?
Everything this man has been through in 3 or 4 years I've seen him has led up to this point. He is now the Apex Heavyweight Champion of the world in front of a home crowd at the sold-out Apex Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Warren Banks, your new Apex Heavyweight Champion. It's a very, very massive moment for this man.
Such resilience.
He had to go to hell and back for that, and he'd do it again. The kind of man Warren Banks is.
Soaking in the moment.
And he deserves every second.
What?
Wait a minute, what's going on?
Who's that?
Who is that?
What? Oh my... That...
Oh, that's cheap. Ruining a celebration
It's got-
like that. Who? It's the Daniel Felix administration.
What is going on?
I don't understand. That's a cash-in. This is
But
legal.
he's just-
Champagne, this is legal.
He's just won the championship.
No. Who would do this?
Oh! Oh, Nelson!
Slam, that's a... What? No, that was a cash-in with... This can't be happening.
What did we just see?
No, this is really happening. Who is that?
Is that a fan?
Who could that be? It's Ken Nelson! Champagne is Ken Nelson!
I am
He's
shocked.
cashed in! Ken Nelson is now your 5th vacant. Vacant? No, it's no longer vacant. It's no longer Warren Banks. He's the 5th Apex Heavyweight Champion of the world. I don't believe it.
It just... Warren Banks won the championship and didn't even...
Fair and square. But it was a cash in. That's also fair and square. That's legal. Everything we just seen. This has happened before our eyes, Champagne. Legitimately, that Ken Nelson is the Apex Heavyweight Champion, and you have to feel sorry for Warren Banks right now. But I know that's not the end of him. We haven't seen the end of Warren Banks. I'm sure he's going to want his revenge. I mean, you have to hand it to Kent Nelson though. He struck while the iron is hot, and he knew exactly when to pick his moment, and it was when Warren Banks had taken the most punishment and wasn't expecting it. Warren Banks thought he could relax for just a second, having been through that battle that he was with today against Danny Duggan, and I mean, damn.
Ken Nelson.
Ken Nelson, ladies and gentlemen, the 5th Apex Heavyweight Champion of the world. And it's all happened right here at the Apex Arena in Bletchley.
The ultimate opportunist.
Outrageous. I'm interested to see what Warren Banks has to say about this, Champagne. Make sure you tune in next time, guys. Thanks for watching Apex. I've been Jim Noyes.
I have been Champagne John Houllier. Breaking Ground 2020.
Make sure you follow Apex on every social media channel. We'll see you next time.